A very warm welcome to everyone present here. Welcome to our special Achieve Academy interview session held on this proud occasion as we step into the 15th glorious year of our Academy's journey. And what better way to mark this milestone than by hearing from the guiding force behind the success? Our honored guest for today is the inspiring personality whose leadership, commitment, and passion have shaped countless young minds, our beloved Mahamam. It is now my privilege to welcome her to this special interaction as we look back on a remarkable journey and look ahead to even better future. Let's welcome our journalists, Advaita,
Yes.
Gautam,
Yes.
Madhu,
Yes.
Devesh,
Yes,
and myself, Kirti,
I do.
and Dakshish.
Yes.
Now, I'd like to invite my friend Dakshish to commence this memorable occasion with his inspiring introductory address.
Thank you.
Good evening, honored guest and my dear friends. It is a true honor to stand before you today as the introductory speaker of this wonderful celebration. Today is not just another event, it is a celebration of a remarkable journey, a journey built on dedication, vision, and unwavering commitment. For the past 14 years, this academy has stood as a place where communication goes far beyond ordinary learning. Because at A Academy, we don't settle for the ordinary. We strive relentlessly for excellence. Throughout this journey, it has not only taught students, it has also shaped them. Every student is encouraged to find their voice, believe in it, and express it with confidence. Here, excellence is not an option, it is just a way of life. This is not just a stage, it's a place where voices are discovered, confidence is built, and futures begin to take shape. Now, let us turn our attention to the true driving force behind this journey. Under the leadership of Mahamam, we have come deeply to understand that great communicators are not born, they are shaped through practice, consistency, patience, and persistence. I would like all of you to take a moment to reflect on how truly challenging it is to lead an academy, not just for a year or two, but for over 14 years of dedication, resilience, growth, and unwavering success. Through every challenge and through every milestone, Mahamam has stood as a guiding light, showing us that perseverance and passion can transform lives. She has not only helped students grow as communicators, but also confident, capable, and as a responsible individual of the future. As we celebrate this incredible milestone, let us not only look back with pride, but also look forward with purpose. Many more years of inspiration, growth, and success. And now, with hearts filled with gratitude and excitement, let us begin this wonderful celebration. Thank you.
Thank you. Such a bang on start by my students. Such a such a proud moment actually for me to have you all small children sitting in the proud chair as journalists, and they have actually coordinated, orchestrated the whole interview so beautifully. And it is just like a proud mother sitting and watching their children achieving. I'm also sitting here waiting for their queries to talk about our rich experiences and of the academy. So really, really proud of you, children, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Dakshish, for those inspiring and heartfelt words. Your introduction beautifully reminded us that greatness is never built in a day. It is created through years of dedication, discipline, and determination. Good day to everyone gathered here. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you on this proud occasion as we celebrate the 15th successful year of our Achieve Academy. 15 years is merely a number. It is built with dedication, discipline, and vision. As the great saying goes, a teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops. The success of this institution reflects the tireless commitment, wisdom, and vision of those who guided it with passion and purpose. Today is not merely a celebration of years gone by, but a proud tribute to every lesson imparted, every obstacle conquered, and every milestone achieved with perseverance and excellence. To make this grand celebration even more vibrant and captivating, let's move on with some thought provoking queries and lively interactions.
Thank you. Please go to
What is the most surprising thing you have learned from any of your students?
Can you just repeat the query? It got cut actually.
Yeah. Okay. What is the most surprising thing you have learned from one of your students?
Surprising. Surprising today, your talk, your confident speech, the way you're conducting the interview, the way you've given a bang on start, the impressive words and excellent vocabulary. That itself is a great, you know, step for whatever it is. Seeing the students who have just joined without much experience in public speaking or vocabulary, and today the way the children have stood up with confidence and still growing and growing, that itself is just a dream come true, and the prayers being answered.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please tell us what made you decide that you are going to become a teacher and going to dedicate your life towards nurturing children?
It was not a planned move, Gautam. I just happened to take up B.Ed because I thought in the township which I was living, the only job opportunity was for to work as a teacher. So I just did the qualification. Then I was in my family way and everything. Then few years had passed by. Then we were in a different township now, and then that was the time when actually my husband had given my resume to the new school which had started, Jain International School, and they wanted freshers, in fact. So they were ready to take me than a 25 or 30-year-old experienced teacher. That is what was there saying, and that's how I started. That was when my enlightening also started. I realized my passion for teaching there, and I also realized I enjoy the most, and I'm my most energetic form when I'm with children. So that is when I realized actually, teaching is my passion. I did try in between for 4 years as a HR or something when I came to Chennai, but then I quit the job and started achieving.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I would like to know what's that one quality in you that you were unable to see in other teachers and mentors that you think made this outstanding group of students?
I cannot compare myself with anyone, Madhu, to tell you frankly, for the very simple fact that many people work in a school or anything as a job or anything. I don't know how much of passion they have towards children. More than teaching, I love children actually. So to make the child better equipped for today's world in communication or in dealing with the hurdles of life or meeting the challenges. So that is why many challenges are given to in our Achieve Academy through various types of contests or activities. So actually, I cannot compare myself with anybody because that you should have that patience, that focus, that understanding of the psychology of the child, and also to have the connect between the child, parent, and the thing. I feel have not seen much, to tell you the truth. But also, I have been totally in Achieve Academy and into it with my children. How much I have observed outside, also, I don't know. But what I hear from my children regarding school, regarding teachers, regarding teaching, and other things, I am just telling you.
Thank you, ma'am.
What is the one piece of advice that you give to a teacher who is thinking about starting their own educational space today, ma'am?
If you have the passion, truly for it. No, it is not the matter of number of people joining in you. It is the number of, instead of thinking you have very few students or you have more students or you have less students. This is when you start a journey on, especially in an entrepreneurship, it is a lot of ups and downs. So sometimes it will be booming, sometimes it will be thing. But if you are looking for starting something to earn a lot of money, you're not for this job. Because this is, you are not supposed to expect. If it has to reach you, it will reach you. And in education field, especially when you're starting an academy like this, it is not at all regarding money, because you cannot charge exorbitant fees, or at least I don't, because it is against my policy to too much of thing. I'm spending a lot of time, so I charge about that's there, but it is not. I have not, in fact, increased the fees for many years. So if you are looking at it that way of earning something, or this is a way of making a lot of money or something, first of all, attracting people and keeping them to yourself is itself is a big challenge. And then showing improvement in them, and them being, and they are valuing you for your hard work and dedication, and equally everybody is realizing the effort what you're putting, is another, a big step actually. People don't trust easily. It's not necessary for them. And today's world, sometime in Annanak itself, I've had this experience of people, somebody from Chinmaya Vidyalaya joined, another one, 15, 20 will join. Okay, then again, they will go from this subject to another thing. One drawing has started, one Hindi has started, they will go there. They also don't have the passion or that patience, or that whatever you call it, to stick to one thing and see how much your child wants to do. So this should be both ways. But as you asked about just a person who wants to start, yes, passion, not looking only for earning money or anything, not like that. You have to have passion and a deep love and attachment to kids. If you are starting up for the kids, I'm talking about. If you're starting for kids, that understanding thing has to be there.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, my query to you is that you are now reaching a point where your earlier students might be adults. What is the one lesson you hope stays with them 20 years after they leave your class?
Actually, I've had some of my students are in college. Yes, they are, but they've not become a professional yet. Okay, I don't have such students, so elder ones I don't have, but I do have certain, women who learn communicative English with me. That is totally they're different. But then when you ask them, I'm happy where still they are in touch with me. And if I ask them for any help or something, they will come back and do for me. In fact, one student who left us, Ritika, when we were having a shortage for a skit or something, when I just requested her to play the role, immediately she obliged. She immediately she had to don the role of a zamindar or something. She didn't hesitate at all. She immediately did it. And if you take any other children, we have another one who has gone into college. She invited recently for our, she shared her blogs, what she is writing. And she's in fact now studying, Anna, I'm talking about Arya's sister. But she also was, she's into a lot of blog writing, and she shared that with me. And she added her her Bharatanatyam Arangetram. So that is also she invited, and those children do keep in touch to show their thing. And she chose, in fact, her graduation subject and everything because she was influenced by what we were doing. She was impressed with that. That's what it is. Happy and
Thank you.
always proud, Deva. Always, always. The past student or the present students. Yeah.
Ma'am, so my question to you is, looking back over the last 15 years, what would you say has been your greatest source of motivation?
Greatest source of motivation, yes, my Almighty, my passion towards work, and my family, and of course, the deep attachment that you've started something, and you have to make a difference in somebody's life, especially when you have young minds to mold. It is a great responsibility on your shoulder. You cannot be careless. You cannot be money-minded. You cannot be, just a flippant type. You cannot just happen to be like that, because at least that works against my consciousness. I cannot sleep if I am like that. Okay, there may be others who make money with education, but I cannot be. The children for me is like, they are gods. They're gods in human forms now. So their life, the way we talk to them, the way we mold them, the way we sing, and we are getting them ready. Though it is a communicative class, I get them ready only for facing their future and learning their life skills, and able to manage in any situation and able to cross any hurdle or obstacle which may come in their life. Of course, there are plenty to cross for all of us. So, but anyhow, crossing it with the land in style, and taking a lesson from from a bitter experiences also. That's how I want my children to grow, and that's how they are growing also. So that is what is my biggest, I feel, is my, I can say, a small achievement, which I have always wanted and what I always prayed for. That is what I'm seeing in all of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, may I know that if you could place one piece of advice in a time capsule for your academy on its 30th anniversary, what would you write for the future students?
Future students, present students, past students, only one mantra, Advaita: consistency. Consistency, and keep practicing, keep, improving upon yourself. Love yourself first. Don't treat yourself as something can always have a lot of time to do. Tomorrow we will see what's there. Take yourself seriously. You are a person gifted by God. You have all the talent in yourself. You may not realize it, but I can see. So you have to have that confidence. Yes, I can do it, and I can do much better than the other. We need not compare with A, B, and C, but we can compare with ourselves. It's like how I tell you during every competition. Write down your things so that when the same competition happens after 3, 4 months, you can compare yourself from where you stood to where you've come. That's what we are not here to compare ourselves with A, B, and C. That's past. We are here to compare ourselves with ourselves so that we keep improving and we keep becoming better. We end up sculpting ourselves better. Who's going to sculpt us? We. Our own bad experiences or rich experiences or good experiences or bad people or good people. Everything is on the way. Everything keeps coming and going. But then uh, there's one thing which always stands, Advaita, untarnished, is hard work, sincerity, discipline, punctuality, and focus. Determined to focus. Every day is a new day. You cannot say I worked hard yesterday. You know very well. You cannot say I performed very well in the half-yearly exam, but should you do it in the annual exam? You cannot. Every day is a challenge, and every day you have to prove yourself. Every day you have to prove yourself, irrespective of your age. Even if you're at 50, 55, 60, whatever it is, or even down the line of 80, you have to keep bettering yourself every day, because every day is a new day for us.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Through several years of experience in teaching, do you think that AI is a tool that students can use to learn in a better way, or do they act as a bottleneck that limits a child's development?
According to the feedback, honest feedback of many parents, I don't go and ask for feedback, but they automatically come and share. They feel even a child who has just joined about 2 months back, 3 months back, there is a positive change, first and foremost, in their attitude. I'm not even relating it to academics. Okay, first and foremost, they are doing better, they are learning better, their understanding is improved, their way they write a test or prepare for a test is improved. Of course, it is resulting in marks, and that is different. I'm not talking about the marks at all. So, but when certain things, which I have shared with you all many times, what efforts you are putting, you first put the effort properly. First, you plan properly. First, you do the thing. Don't bother about once you getting what is the mark you're going to get. If this has been good, that will be good. If this is being put, that will also be bad, is it not? So we are not bothered about the result, but the path what we are taking, the effort what we are putting, the dedication of whatever planned work and consistent effort what we are doing is automatically, so that does result, Gautam, as per the parents thing, in all walks of life, not only in academics, in all walks of life, which I feel is a divine blessing.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I'd like to ask you, when you first started this fabulous academy, what were the challenges you went through and how did you overcome it?
Thankfully, Madhu, about 75 to 80% was good. That was there. Okay. Initially, it was the finance, that, is it not? When you start something, you have to pay for the rent, the rent, the academy has to, earn that much at least to pay the rent. So that much, that was the first thing. Not to take back home anything. That was never the idea at all. But not to take from the home and give it. That should not be there. Apart from the initial investment or whatever it is, whatever you're doing, it has to be able to manage everything, whatever the bills. That was thankfully by God's grace we were able to for the first month itself. But then we had many challenges, like many courses were started, like Western dance, Bharatanatyam, abacus, chess, and so many things. Everything went on well, but everything was for a short period, maybe for 2 years, some maybe for 3 years or something. But then what stood to the test of time was communicative English. Why, what, all that, even I don't know. I myself don't have answer for many things. Again, I will repeat only the same thing. It is some divine force which is with us, whom I believe total surrender. That is what has actually guided you all to become so beautiful and so confident. And to me also to give me that force and energy to do it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for those insightful and engaging questions. Truly, curiosity is the spark that ignites the flame of wisdom. This academy has not merely taught language, but has also nurtured expression, instilled confidence, strengthened discipline, and inspired excellence. As every beautiful journey deserves a meaningful conclusion, we now move toward the final segment of today's celebration. To deliver the concluding address, I warmly invite Devish to share his thoughts and bring this memorable occasion to a truly inspiring conclusion.
Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. These famous words by William Butler Yeats perfectly capture the spirit of why we are gathered here today. Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to this special celebration. 15 years is more than just a passage of time. It represents thousands of hours of dedication, a mountain of hard work, and an unwavering commitment to the future of our students. When Mahalakshmi ma'am founded this center a decade and a half ago, she didn't just open a business. She planted a seed for a community. She took a personal vision for a better education and turned it into a living, breathing reality that has since become a second home for many of us. Over the last 15 years, the world around us has changed in countless ways, but the heart of this center has remained constant. That is a testament to your leadership. It takes a special kind of a person to balance the roles of an educator, a mentor, and a founder, all while maintaining the same spark of passion that you had on day one. Through every challenge and every success, you have been the guiding force, proving that when you lead with heart, the impact is limitless. We aren't just celebrating 15 years of a building, we are celebrating 15 years of lives changed, confidence built, and dreams realized. In closing, we aren't just here to mark a date on the calendar. We are here to celebrate the heart and soul you have poured into this journey. You have turned a vision into a legacy. And we are so honored to be part of your journey. Once again, congratulations, ma'am, and may this wonderful journey keep going with the same passion and success that has brought you here today.
Thank you,
Thank
Dev.
you.
There is a proverb in Tamil, Tani Maram Topahad. A lone tree can never become an orchard. Yes, it's my effort, it's my dream, it is my prayer, or to start an academy, a warm umbrella for children where they will get everything. But I did it, I can never say. Yes, it is the effort of all the children who are ready to take up all the challenges, whatever you give, including the challenge what you've just did exceptionally well, with such crisp questions and such beautiful, orchestration of the whole interview without any, uh, not taking so much time or something. You all must have prepared it in 2, 3 days, but you've done it so exceptionally well. I'm sure all of them who are watching it will agree. My children are my greatest gift for myself and for the May Academy. It is not a dream. I can dream anything, Deva, but way you all rise up to each occasion. It can be a skit where you play varied roles. It can be a debate. It can be an extempore. It can be any various competitions like the reading challenge. The way ma'am keeps telling you about read various books, do this review, do that review. Extempore speeches. Every time you rise to the situation. And we cannot leave far behind the creative writing of the two authors who have just come up, Kirti uh, and Madhu, and our other writers like Gautam, Devesh, uh, Lakshesh, and Advaita, and many more of the children who are not here. Only few students of us are here, but the many more people, everybody, every day are learning and trying to do better and keep up the challenge, plus maintaining and balancing their other academic challenges and their other what were so many the everyday today's children are excellent multitaskers. You have to pat yourselves at the back, but you're all doing such a good job. It's not easy to do everything. Somewhere the lethargy sets in. Somewhere, you can postpone it. You can do some other day sets in. Somewhere you are, down in your energy or your thought process or something would have happened in school which upsets you. So many things are there. But then uh, you all overcome that so beautifully and keep on meeting up the challenges and try to be better than the last time. So it is all and the wonderful parents, I can never forget, yeah, the wonderful parents who stood as a great pillar to build this uh, academy brick by brick. My wonderful family, my children and my husband and my mother, everybody, the whole family has stood by me with all the things. And many things has happened. Of course, like Madhu was asking me, what is the difficulty, obstacles you have faced? Yes, through parents or through family situations or through anything, hurdles will come and go. But when you are very clear with what you want to do, and this is your passion, and this is what brings life to you, naturally you rise and shine again. They say when you go to a temple, uh, if you have any problems, just go to the Lord, go to the temple and sit for some time, you will get peace of mind. For me, my Achieve Academy is my temple. As simple as that. I see the Kamakshi or the Venkatachalapati which I pray in all your forms. So thank you so much for taking your time and having such beautiful queries where we didn't take too long to, go about it or, but have a quick, crisp uh, roundup of all the 14 years of experience. Looking so forward for the next years, which is going to roll about with your success, with your determination, with your courage, and with your passion for doing your things. Thank you so much, children. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you all for being a part of this proud and memorable celebration of 14 years of excellence. May our Achieve Academy continue to scale greater heights, inspire countless minds, and shine even brighter in the years to come. Wishing everyone a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Hari Om. Wonderful children.